Alright, might as well do this together here. Don't seem too complicated. Total number of carriers destroyed on a given route was 1. We had 1 destroyed and 1 damaged. Roll 1 die and apply the result. A 2. Alright. If the result is greater than or equal to the number eliminated, there's no effect. It was greater because there's only 1. If the result is less, is greater, which it was, to no result. Okay, there's no effect. If the result was less than a number, so it only could be if you eliminate two. If you eliminate a combination of 2 of these, you can maybe get a result of 1. Don't do nothing, so we're good. All right. If the route activated a subsequent game turns, must move towards. Oh, I can't read that because it's getting dark in here with this phone. I'll be right back. Alright, that don't apply. It just applies if you have a morale check, or if you fail the morale check. Alright, move this on over to Imperial Japanese Logistics. And I guess this is where we can damage units. Ooh, we do have a damaged carrier. If they have been repaired or returned to play, repaired or conducting damage US base units, reduced LAC units, and carriers only. Oh, when it occurred, carrier repair. If there are any carrier units and damage units display, you must randomly pick one. Only one. We only have 1. If the result is okay, repair. All right, let's go ahead on over here. We have 1. We get a chance to try to repair the Akagi. There must be a table. Attacking able, random deployment. Repair table. There you go. Die roll for repair, so we need a 6 to repair the Akagi. 1. That ain't gonna do it. Alright, that'll be it for the, what do you call it? The Fuchidea. For the Fuchidea offensive. And nailed one of my task forces, so it wasn't too bad, but I think we came out a lot better than we thought we would. So that could have been a real killer. Alright, now I'm going to split everything over here that's spotted to unspotted, but I don't see anybody that really applies to. These guys are going to remain spotted because they're at our little base here. And they still haven't taken it over. You know what? I wonder if I need to check that out, because there's an invasion force here. We ain't done with the Imperial Japanese Navy's turn yet. I forgot all about that. I want to look over the rules. The new rules for this invasion force there. We'll be right back. Alright, well, the amphibious phase should have been taken care of during our mutual combat phase. But, there's bombardments and everything. This is assuming that you have infantry units there. And like I said, there was nothing there. They didn't. I looked at the deployment. We didn't deploy nothing on Solomons. So, therefore, Solomons is now Japanese. Now, the thing of it is, I do want to get the Invasion SO. Invasion SO. This is what we're going to do with that. Flip this on over. Alright, and we will take the infantry that were on the transports. They disembarked, but there was no opposition. And there's a whole procedure for opposition, but in this only case, there is no opposition. So we'll have him there. Put the invasion strike force there, or the invasion SO there. First, there you go. And this here is now under Japanese control. We'll take their cruisers and their transports, and we'll put them back underneath the invasion SO. They are disembarked right now. The infantry, and they have to, there's a whole procedure for embarking and disembarking. But they disembarked, no resistance to Ching. Solomons is now Japanese control, and that hurts on the score. You can't have any of those, really. I don't know what the score would be, but yeah, last time I think they had them all. And that's how I lost the game. Alright, that will be it. We are looking for now. Administrative phase went through. We corrected our mistake on that. And I believe it is now the U.S. Navy's organization segment. So to see what we did is we went through this whole procedure except for the bottom blues for the Port Moresby route. Then according to the optional rule. We went through it all again. U.S. Navy got its reaction phase. We did that for the Solomon's route. And now we can go ahead and take care of U.S. Naval phase. Be right back. Alright. We'll definitely have to take a morale check because for the Japanese, because they lost carriers. But once you will make note here that once you count them, that you don't count them again in the next turn. So you know, it doesn't get oh, this is gonna be real good. Commutative. Commutative. All right, yeah. So anyway, let's go see here. We got. All right, resolve the moral check for each route that the above applies using the bold procedure. Total number of carriers eliminated on a given route. Combat this game turn. Roll one die and apply the result. Alright, so let's see here. Let me go through this off camera and we'll be back to let you know how it does. Alright, well, the Hairu had room. He only had 2 squadrons with the capacity of 3, so we went ahead and put the squadron there. Now he's got 3 squadrons total, but 2 of them are at half strength or third strength. Then there's the other ones there. The Zukeku has his units back. This battle is done. This task force is eliminated. Oh, yes, available task forces. I guess he's available now. He's been. Alright, and the battle will be gone here. Alright, I only have task force 16 better lonesome, but he's pretty strong. Right up here. You can't see him, but there he is. Lexington Enterprise. We'll see how they fare, what we can do next. Alright. That is a mutual return phase. Now we have the rest of the Japanese phases to go through. And after that, I'll get to do my offensive. So we'll see what that. There's nothing really left. Except, I think, morale and logistics, and then administrative. And then I'll be able to launch me whatever I need to do. But it looks like we fared pretty good with the old, what's that called? Fushida offensive. Yeah, we weathered it pretty well. Alright, let me see. I gotta make sure when I proof watch this that all these are in the right order, but that should be no big deal. We will continue. We won't call this a video yet. It helps. I'm also going to try to make these a little bit longer segments so I got to edit as much. But that is it. We are having fun down here. Midway Solitaire on a rainy day. The only bad it's a great weekend. Me and girlfriend have been eating out a lot. Yesterday was Gyro Day. And the time before that was our favorite restaurant where they have loaded fries. And I'm telling you, those loaded fries are a meal. We've learned to go there. And we make the mistake every time of getting them as an appetizer. Then we can't eat our meal. We have to end up bringing it home. But, meatball sandwiches, loaded fries. Yeah, it was a foodie weekend on Labor Day. Back. All right, you can see down here under C, or C2 or whatever it is, or 2. If that carrier has been eliminated, then the naval aircraft land on any other carrier that has capacity remaining. So I can land on any carrier that's within range that has capacity rating, that a rating that has room. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, a leader is only eliminated if his assigned task force has all his assigned naval units eliminated. So he is done with. And I did put him correctly in the eliminated units box. Alright, now we gotta find out what to do with the Japanese squadron that has no carrier to land on. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back with some more offensive operations by the Imperial Japanese Navy along the Solomon Islands route. And I want to make an apology for my last 2 videos. As a matter of fact, that one with the dropping of me doing a chip seal job was supposed to have the working video first, and then the gameplay through second. But the drop-in at work was split up into one, and it was even the second clip that I wanted to present as on the working video. It was presented as my very first clip, and then for some reason it did the last clip. I don't know. last two videos have been messed up with editing, so we're aware of it, and it won't happen again. But yeah, and the thing of it is, usually I trust everything and I don't erase everything, so I could go ahead and take the video down and redo it the right way, because it's maybe happened once or twice before. But lately, I've just been trusting the video and putting it up and erasing everything afterwards. So I'm stuck with it. Stuck with that one, but I'm aware of it now, and it ain't gonna happen again. So anyway, we're going on this Japanese side, and what we had happen was the Japanese spotted my task force. Oh, hold on, I got the battle marker on the wrong task force. Task Force 16 took off after the first carrier strike force, down 2 carriers. Great luck. And now they're sending their units, air units, in to bomb the only targets they know of, and that is my Task Force 17, which really consists of destroyers or cruisers. My carrier group hasn't been spotted yet, so the U.S. Navy's flights are over, and they came back with reports of 2 downed carriers. So now it's the Japanese forces, and I guess they would know that there's no carriers in this force, so they're sending them off. I guess they would know now. I guess they would know now. Yeah, he'd probably come back, and when these units here come back with their little raid on my destroyers that's yet to be determined, when I head back, they'll see it. Well, I wonder, are there carriers down? Which carrier went down here? The Akagi? And what else? I only see the damaged. Oh, eliminated. Oh, the Akagi and the Sokuku, or whatever it is. Alright. These are, oh, there's one of his planes. So he's going to come back and know that his, his carrier's gone. Guess what, boys? There are carriers in the area, but they haven't found them yet. Alright, well, that's kind of cool. And, this is just a basic, this is a real abstract game. I mean, this is one you can kind of sit down with, and like I'm doing here, get your own little storyline going on. And if you want something more heavy, go look for Mark Herman's game. But other than that, this is a totally light little game. And it's not really all that light. It's a little bit intermediate, but yeah, you can have fun at it this way. Alright, let's go ahead and proceed here now. We have no cap fighters over. Well, let me move my marker. Maybe that's what's messing me up. We have no cap fighters over this spotted task force. What we are going to do is move the units here now for Task Force 17 for this battle. I guess I could have did that earlier. We got a couple cruisers is what they were. Okay, not destroyers. And I got old Fletcher. Now, the thing of it is, that's a waste of Fletcher. You don't want him on with the cruisers. You want him with the carrier. So I'm going to have to get him moved. I don't know how you do that. But yeah, maybe on a reorganize a task force turn sequence. But yeah, that adding a 1 don't do nothing. He adds what it does is it helps task force 17 when it wants to move. It can move an extra 1, or like I did in that battle, it can give a pilot an extra +1 in one of his factors. So having him here really ain't gonna help nothing. So anyway, that's what we're looking at. Let's go over here to combat procedure. Air step, fire all units, air combat, factors enemy air units. Yeah, we're unprotected. So here they come screaming on in. Cat fighters attacking escort intruders. Bombers may fire at fires at bottom of them. Okay, that's it. No air-to-air step. Now anti-air step, fire all ground naval units, combat factors with enemy units. Now we have our optional rules, but I think when it comes to the U.S. Navy side, we just go ahead with the regular procedures. Imperial Japanese air units against U.S. Navy naval units. The U.S. Navy naval units use a standard procedure for anti-air fire, so I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, let's just go ahead and I guess I'd fire whatever target I can. Alright, well, these are escort. He won't need nobody because we didn't have no caps. So we'll go ahead on in here. Look at this. It's a 5. Woo. Alright, we'll definitely want to... sorry about the Burmese mountain dog hair all over the place. If you haven't seen the half of it, we can have an empty vacuum cleaner. By the time we're done, it's full. We're going to do it like 3 times a day to keep up with it. But anyway, all right, well, he gets a fire first. So I'm going to fire these, it's top number, 2s or less. I'm firing the first one at, these are all anti-ship numbers of 5. So they are killers. So we'll go for this first one from the high room. Looking for a 2 or less to save the day. As the Japanese, is it a Val dive bomber? Val's come on screaming down. Nothing. Alright, next cruiser. Trying to get one. I got to at least get one. Oh, got one. Alright, well, I don't know if that destroys them. That just might flip. Yeah, it just flips them one over. So that is that. Now for their bombing run against this naval ships, and that is the middle number. Better make sure that is. Just to be sure that's what that is. Oh, naval combat factor, yeah. There we go. Alright, that middle number's a killer. Japanese need a 5 or less to put a hit on my cruiser. 5. Cruiser takes a hit. Oh. Alright. I guess we can go over here to the Imperial Japanese attacking U.S. Naval Units hit table. Roll for no effect. Oh, it's a cruiser. We could have it no effect. So let's see if we can get away with one here. 6 maximum damage. That don't look good. Where are we at here? And that is a CA cruiser. Was a 6. He sunk. Wow. Bad news, bad news, bad news. Eliminated unit pile. Here we go. Alright, next one. Coming down here with he's the damaged. His squadron's been reduced, so he's only shooting it with a 3 or less. Going for that last cruiser. He gets it. Alright, let's see what we do here. Attacking us naval units. With a 1. Oh, we got away with 1. 1, roll for no effect. Yes, yes. So we skipped that one. Alright, well, no hit. Let's move this out of the way. I'll try to do better on my camera work and maybe not be as fast. I remember I was getting excited in that last video, man. So not even showing you the die rolls. So like I said, this is a amateur operation for sure, but it's honest. Alright, what we got here? 5 or less. Last one coming down. He wants some payback because we sunk his carrier. He don't know it yet. We sunk his carrier. 5 or less. Oop. 3. Alright, that's the hit. Oh. We hit that at the hit table. There you go. Passed it on up. Alright, looking for that 1. 6. That's one sunk too. Sunk. Wow. Alright, and what do I do with my leader? Oh, shoot. The old Fletcher go down with his ship. Hold on a second. Where's this at? Eliminated units. Yeah, here we go. And Fletcher, he's done with. That was a bite to keep him out there. That wasn't that strong. I thought their numbers. What did I think on that? Let me grab these. Well, they got an anti-ship number. Let me get that down there. That's a 3, but yeah, that 2 wasn't too good against those Val dive bombers. Wow, good thing those weren't carriers. That's for sure. So that was a bad turn. I sunk 2 of their carriers. They sunk 2 of my cruisers. I think I came out, I think I came out ahead. Alright, I don't know what to do with him. I guess I'll put him over there. We'll look at that real quick. But yeah, Task Force 16 or Task Force 17 is no more. Alright, I'll have to look and see what happens with that. Put him back there because we still have to see what goes on with that later. Maybe there were some, escort ships, supply ships that survive. Task Force isn't eliminated. But that is it. Now we got to try to get these guys, find out what they do when they fly back in their carriers. But so cocky, and where's the other one? I didn't get hold of this. None from the Akagi, but we do have one here. All right, let me find out procedures for old Fletcher, I guess. Or was that Spruance? I forgot who the heck it was. And the air units from the sunken ship. We'll be back.